Hey everybody, welcome. Friday Power Flow. I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi. I'm also a little stiff and a little sore, but I'm still going to practice. Friday Power Flow. I'm going to get started in Child's Pose. You're setting up your Child's Pose. You can have your knees together or apart, hands forward or alongside. You can start in Downward Dog. Start to feel your breath. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And feel your body. How does your body feel today? How do you feel? So I already told you I'm feeling a little stiff, a little sore. I don't really know why. I don't know that it matters. I think it matters that we're here on our mats. And we're just going to flow. Do the best that we can for today. Notice how your body feels. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. But also feel that you don't have to be too attached to how you're feeling right now, because that'll shift and change as we move through the practice today. I'm hoping that as I move through the practice, I loosen up and feel better. Take another big breath in. And a long breath out. Once more, big inhale. And a big exhale. And if you're in Child's Pose, make your way into your Downward Facing Dog. If you're in Downward Dog, you can stay there, or maybe you stick in a Child's Pose. Here comes Winston to stick his nose in and see what's going on. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Now from here, walk your hands back to your feet. And come on into your ragdoll. Oh, here's Winston. Nope. A cameo appearance. Soften your knees as you come into your ragdoll. Hands can be on your mat. You can grab your elbows. Work with props. Maybe a little bit of movement with your head, your hips, your feet. Feel it out. Feel your body. Notice what's going on. Notice how you feel. But keep coming back to your breath and your intention. For me today, it's just the intention to show up. Friday Power Flow. Move and breathe. See what happens. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Release your hands. If you're holding your elbows, walk your feet closer together or to touch and come on up to stand. Roll your shoulders back. Reach your hands high. Lift your heart. You can look up. A big inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Set your gaze here. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. You can set an intention if you like. Together, let's take a deep breath in. Then a long breath out. Inhale. Sweep your hands high and reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Find your halfway lift, your flat back. Inhale. Hold here. Take a couple breaths. Hands can be on your mat or your shins. Weight a little bit forward in the balls of your feet, lengthening your spine. Lengthening through the backs of your legs, but you can still have a bend in your knees. Take a deep breath in here. Fold forward. Exhale. Inhale. Come on up to stand. Hands high, heart lifts. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Flat back, inhale. Now bring your hands to your mat. Walk yourself out to your high push-up, high plank. Track your shoulders over your wrists. Spread your fingers wide. Take a big inhale. As you exhale forward, halfway down, low push-up. You can drop your knees or come all the way down. A big breath in. Upward facing dog. Maybe your cobra or a low cobra. And a couple of breaths here. Soften your shoulders. Lead with your heart. Lengthening through the front of your body, letting the crown of your head reach up towards the sky. Take a big breath in. Exhale back to your downward dog or stick in a child's pose. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Take a big breath in. And a full exhale. Once more, big inhale here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise to stand. Lift up. Reach up. You can look up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Step or jump back. Upward dog. A big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. And you can move through the flow at your own pace. You can move faster. You can move more slowly. Let it work for you depending on how you feel. And definitely notice if how you feel starts to shift and change. Just by feeling this breath, a big breath in, and a big breath out. Hopefully you feel where you are, what you're doing, and for me at least, it helps me feel a little bit lighter. It helps me loosen up even when I feel stiff and sore. Take another big breath in. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise to stand. Lift up. Reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Take a big breath in. And a full breath out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And take a full inhale here. Exhale. Walk or jump forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Coming up to stand. Lift up. Reach up. You can go back if you like. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Elbows squeeze in forward and down. Upward dog. Still moving forward. Exhale. Back to your downward facing dog. Bring your feet together and forward. Extend your right leg up to the sky. Lift and lengthen. Lengthen up through your standing leg. Lift your right leg. Engage your core. Big inhale. Come on forward to your high push up and draw your knee into your chest. Lift out of your shoulders. Keep that left leg active and engaged. Inhale up and back to your three-legged dog. Warrior one. Right foot steps up. Left foot spins flat. Rise up. Set your feet. Land. And then adjust. Feel your body. Feel what you're working with. Feel that you can work within the practice to create a pose that feels good. Sometimes challenging, but still feels good. Take a big breath in here. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Bring your feet together and forward. Take your left leg up to the sky. Feel your right leg active and engaged. Low belly draws in and up. Feel your fingers spread wide here. Extend up through your left leg. A big inhale. Now, high push up. Draw your knee into your chest. Lift out of your shoulders. You can tuck in forehead or nose towards that left knee. Inhale, up and back to your three-legged dog. Warrior one. One step, maybe a couple of steps. An intentional step. And then intentionally setting your feet and setting your gaze or closing your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. My floor is creaky. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Once more, a big inhale here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Right foot steps, warrior one. Back foot flat, rise up. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot steps, warrior one. Come on up. Exhale, hands come back down. High push up to low. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Downward dog or child's pose. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Another deep inhale here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet. Put a big bend in your knees. Sit down, sit back, heart lifts up here. Take a big inhale, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Rise up. Exhale. Hands come to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Rise up. Exhale. Hands back down. Chaturanga. Low push-up. Upward dog. A big inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Right foot again. Warrior one. Now warrior two. A little more space between your feet. Depending on how you're feeling right now, maybe you give yourself some more space. Maybe you shorten your stance. Feel your body. Feel your breath. If you do feel stiff and sore or resistance, sluggish, right here, right now, you can take the opportunity to open up, to lighten up, to loosen up. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back, finding a place for your left hand that works. Grounded through both feet, bend into your front knee. Take a big inhale, exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Right foot again, warrior one. Come on up, warrior two. Right hand high, reverse. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Right elbow on your right thigh. And your left hand reaches up towards the sky. You can keep your right elbow where it is. Or you can slide that right hand down inside or outside your front foot if you want to bring the ground up to you. Tented fingers is nice. Right hand on your right ankle is nice. This whole practice, even when it's challenging, whether it's challenging to get on your mat and start moving, or the pose feels challenging, it can be nice. It's a nice way, a good way to open up your body, open up your heart and your mind. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. And you can stay here. You can add in your extension. You can work with your half bind or your full bind. So feel it out. Feel your body. Feel what there's room for today, right here, right now. And absolutely let there be room for you to take care of yourself. A big breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Reach your top arm back up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Here, straighten your front leg. Pivot your toes towards the side edge of your mat. Interlace your fingers at your low back. You can use a towel or strap between your hands. Lengthen through your arms. Drop your knuckles down. Lift your heart. A big inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. This is one of my favorite poses. I think I say that a lot about a lot of different poses, but what I like about this is the shoulder rinse. I always have a fair amount of tension in my shoulders. So this feels good. There's resistance. I can feel that. But then I can also feel that I'm working with it to create some space. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Here, release your hands. Come halfway up. Walk your hands towards your right toes. Pivot around towards the front edge of your mat. Come on into your runner's lunge and rise up for your crescent lunge. Now, set your right foot, set your gaze, eagle. Left leg wraps up and over. This is one of my favorite poses too. Left arm wraps under. And you can work with whatever variation you like. If you're wobbly, you can work with that too. Set your gaze. Take your time. Maybe you come out of it and come back into it. A big breath in. And a long breath out. Sit a little bit lower. Breathe here for 3, 2. Now, start to tip forward. Elbows towards knees. But as you tip, keep a little lift to your chest and your heart so your spine stays long. Grounded through your right foot. Breathe here for 3, 2. Now, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Unwrap. Open up. Right hand reaches for the ground. Might be a rocky transition. Left arm reaches up for the sky. Left foot reaches back behind you. Once you feel steady, take your time steadying yourself. Once you feel steady, feel if you can really open up here, take up some space. A big breath in. Now, left foot down beside the right, front of your mat. Inhale, rise to stand, lift up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog or your child's pose. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Take another big inhale here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Sit down. Come on up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Step up. Rise up. Exhale. Hands come to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one, reach up. Exhale, hands come to your mat. Chaturanga, low push up. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Left foot steps again. Warrior one, come up. Open out to your warrior two. Feel if there's room to take up space. Feel that you have the space to adjust in whatever way works for you. And really, feel your body. So don't get stuck in your head. If you get stuck in your head, attached to this idea that I'm stiff, I'm sore, I'm old, I'm not flexible, right? Any of those kinds of things. No, right? You're here, right now. You're doing this. You're creating some space for yourself. Spin your palms to the sky. And take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. And it doesn't matter how it looks. Let it feel good. Work with your own variations. Take your time. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot again. Warrior one. Come on up. Warrior two. Left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Left elbow on your left thigh. And your right arm reaches up for the sky. You can slide your bottom hand down inside your front foot. You can bring the ground up to you with a prop. Or bring your hand to your ankle. That's a nice little lift here. Right arm extends up. You're extending up. You're opening up. But take your time. Especially if you meet resistance. You don't have to push through it. Give yourself a little bit of space. Take an extra breath and soften into it. Now you can stay here. You can add in the extension. You can work with your half bind or your full bind. Feel your foundation strong and steady. Right, your feet, your legs, your breath, your intention, strong and steady. And then take your time, opening up, lightening up, loosening up. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And you're loosening up your body, but also, again, your heart, your mind. So you do have some space from those limitations that we get stuck on in our heads. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Reach your top arm up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Toes towards the side edge of your mat. Again, feet parallel or pigeon-toed. You can interlace your fingers again. You can work with your hands at your hips or your low back. If you interlace your fingers, try the opposite thumb on top. So you'll switch all of your fingers. A big inhale, fold forward, exhale. And that's not a big deal to switch your fingers like that. It's the non-habitual way of interlacing your fingers. Feels a little different. It's just a different way to feel your body. Feel that you're in your body. Now if you want to add in a different variation here, crow or tripod, go for it. Take a full breath in. And a long breath out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Once more, a big inhale. Exhale, release your hands, come halfway up. Walk your hands towards your left toes. Pivot around towards the front edge of your mat. Runner's lunge. Set your feet, rise up, crescent lunge. Now, eagle. Right leg wraps up and over. Right arm wraps under. Whoa, I'm a little wobbly. That's okay. Take your time. Feel if you can set your gaze. Instead of looking down, which is what I was doing, look straight ahead. You can wrap your arms. You can bring opposite hand to opposite elbow, or even hands to your heart here. Right shoulder back, right hip back. Start to fold forward. Core engaged, keeping a lift in your chest and in your heart. Nice. Soften your toes. From here, half moon. Open up, expand out. Lengthen through your standing leg. Reach your left hand down to the ground. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Press out through your right heel like you can make contact with the wall behind you and push it away. Now if you want to take your gaze up, you can take your gaze up. Lift your right foot a little higher. Big inhale. Right foot down beside the left, front of your mat. Inhale, rise to stand. Come on up, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog or your child's pose. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Come on forward to your high push up, high plank. And make your way down to your forearms for your forearm plank, your dolphin plank. And you can work with your hands apart. You can interlace your fingers. Just notice if you interlace your fingers, if you are hanging on and your knuckles start to turn white. That's not going to help. If you have your hands apart, middle fingers in line with your elbows, belly draws in and up here. Lifting out of your shoulders, you might even wiggle your feet back a little bit so you can get your shoulders right over your elbows. Take a deep breath in. Now as you exhale, bring your knees just to barely touch on your mat. Inhale, knees lift up, heels press back. Exhale, knees lower. It's like you're trying to get your knees to your elbows. Inhale, knees lift. Exhale, knees lower, belly in and up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep lifting out of your shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Helps to smile, believe it or not. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Couple more, you got it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Make sure your shoulders are over your elbows. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now, inhale, lift and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come on down. Come onto your mat. Bring your forehead or chin to your mat. Take your arms out in front of you, palms down. Draw your low belly in up. So it's a little bit of a back bend and some core strengthening. As you inhale, come on up. Lift your feet, lift your hands, lift your chest. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, right hand reaches back towards your right heel. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, left hand back towards your left heel. Inhale, forward. Exhale, right. Inhale, forward. Exhale, left. We'll do a couple each side. Inhale, forward. Exhale, right. Inhale, forward. Exhale, left. Inhale, forward. Exhale, right. Inhale, forward. Exhale, left. Inhale, forward. One more each side. Exhale, right. Inhale, forward. Exhale, left. Inhale, forward and hold. Lift your feet, lift your core, lift your hands and your heart for 3, 2, 1, and come on down. Now flip over onto your back and set up for your bridge or your wheel. Just flip right over, set your feet, take a big inhale, and come on up. Come up for a bridge. Any variation, you can work with wheel. Feel your feet, your foundation. Feel your breath, your ability to breathe and move in a way that works for you, so that if you feel tight or tense, stiff or sore, you can start to loosen up and lighten up. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Once more here, a big inhale, and as you exhale, gently lower to your mat. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees drop to the sides for Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a big breath in. And a full breath out. Draw your knees to your chest. And come on into your happy baby. Long spine. You can grab your feet, your toes, the backs of your legs, maybe a little bit of movement. You can extend if you like. And bring your knees back to your chest. Give them a squeeze. And then go ahead and stretch out on your mat. Take your hands in one direction, your feet in the other. Lengthen through the right side body. Reach your right hand, right foot apart from each other. Lengthen through your left side body. Left hand, left foot reach apart. Now, full body stretch. A big inhale and a big exhale. And here, simply roll back over onto your belly. That was a little awkward. Set your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Squeeze your elbows in. Lift your knees. You're setting up for your high push-up. Push the ground away. Come on up. High push-up. Back to your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Feet together and forward. Right leg extends up. Extend up. Lift up. Bend the right knee for your down dog hip opener. If you want to flip, go for it. Then when you're ready, come on into your half pigeon. Right knee comes forward. Left leg walks back. And you can adjust where you have your right foot, where you have your hips, your feet. You can set up the variation on your back if that works better for you. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Lengthening as you come forward. Feeling the effort that's required. Feeling that it does take effort to get on your mat. It takes effort to show up and move through this practice. And then it takes effort to hold in the pose. It also takes some softness. So that when you feel stiff and sore, or you feel tired, or you're working with an injury, or you're working with whatever it is that you're working with, you don't necessarily have to push through it. You can still feel, you can move and breathe in a way that works for how you feel right now. So that you do feel better. So that you do loosen up and lighten up. And take a big breath in. And a long breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Here, set your hands under your shoulders and make your way back to your downward facing dog. So whatever feels good in the transition. And then feet together and forward, left leg extends up, lift up, reach, bend your left knee for your down dog hip opener. Again, you have the option to flip on this side. Then when you're ready, set up your half pigeon and come into your half pigeon. Finding just the right little adjustments, sometimes big adjustments that will help you feel better. Sometimes they're not the adjustments that you want to make. Right? Your thinking mind wants you to do more, wants you to push and force. Right? That's the case a lot of the times with a lot of us. Feel that it's enough to show up on your mat for yourself, to take this time. And keep noticing what you feel in each breath. Notice if it does work to do more. Notice if it works to ease off. Feel it out. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. So that even if you still feel stiff and sore at the end of your practice, hopefully you're a little less stiff and sore, which means you feel better, you're a little lighter. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And take a long breath in. And a long breath out. Hands under your shoulders. One last downward facing dog. And you can skip it and come right onto your back, or you can move through a vinyasa if you like. Take a full breath in. And a long breath out. Feel what works for you. Bring your knees to your mat. Sit back over your heels. Come onto your back. Set yourself up for Shavasana. So if you want to add a twist, you can. If you want to finish with legs up, you can. A variation that gives your low back a little more support. You can work with knees together and feet wide, or feet together and knees wide. This feels comfortable for me today, so I'm going to go with this. And take a really big breath in. And a long breath out. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Draw your knees to your chest. Roll to one side and make your way to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. You can set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. And together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me today for Friday Power Flow. I feel better. Less stiff, less sore. I hope you feel better too. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. If you feel better, if you like the video and subscribe to my channel. Share it with your friends. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And I'll see you on your mat.